Bonjour, je m'appelle Aliah Lawrence. Bienvenue à JD's Vlog. I thought you were supposed to say something. Oh, good afternoon, what to do? Stop making me laugh, what to do? Wait. What?
So Aliah, man, thank you so much for having me.
You are very welcome.
This is very important and I'm very excited. Let's get into it now. What inspired you to become a tutor and how long have you been tutoring?
It all started approximately 6 years ago when one of my colleagues, he said, Aliah, I'm failing French miserably and I need your help. So I began to tutor him. On afternoons, we would practice past papers, we would go through the oral exam, listening, reading and writing. And with my help, he was able to excel in his French examination for CXC. And when he came to me and he told me how well he did in his exam, the joy that I felt was priceless. And from then on, my passion for tutoring grew immensely and I knew that I had a gift in tutoring and I wanted to help as many persons as I can.
What levels do you tutor?
I tutor forms 2 straight up to forms 5.
Do you think anyone can learn or
I think that anyone can learn. Once you put your mind to something and of course you have a very good teacher, I think that you can learn any language you want to learn.
Is the accent important in the particular language?
I think that the accent is important.
Oh yeah? So the accent helps?
It helps, and actually there is something called an IPA, International Phonetic Alphabet, which helps you learn the accent as well.
Right, so you can't be talking French as a Trini.
Exactly.
And we're going to see if we can do that.
In fact, French persons, they are unable to pronounce certain songs in Trinidad dialect and English and so forth. So that's all part of linguistics.
So how you say, bring that over there for me now?
Not in French.
Tell me something, what makes you stand out and why should parents choose you?
What makes me stand out is that I do not tutor persons just to simply pass an examination, to simply do better. I try to push my students above and beyond into excellence. For example, when someone asks you, ¿Cómo estás?, the first answer that comes to your mind is, muy bien. But I train my students not to say muy bien, say something like fenomenal, which means phenomenal, excelente, which means excellent, and therefore putting yourself in a bracket of excellence.
That is, listen, you excited, man. I feel I want to run back in the Spanish, you know.
Run back.
I feel like I run back. Irish, man, don't test me. I feel like I run back. How has your educational background helped you with teaching foreign languages?
I studied linguistics in UE, and linguistics is the science of language. It teaches us the structure of language, why certain languages are structured this particular way as opposed to another particular way. And as we were talking about earlier about the accents,
right.
And I believe that with my linguistic background, I am able to help persons learn French and Spanish better and more holistically.
Well, you know, the whole thing for apart, the pandemic is the COVID and, you know, the new normal, as they say.
Exactly.
Let's talk about the online. How effective are virtual classes? I understand that kids having a hard time with it. Is it effective and why is it important?
Virtual classes, they are of immense importance because it is the new norm. And post-COVID, we should also embrace technological advancements because guess what? When these students move on to university, they are going to be in a lot of online classes. All of the work and all of the literature is on an online forum.
Right.
So in a way, we are grooming our students to become accustomed to the online environment.
Yeah.
And they should embrace the technological advancement. And teachers, we should all work together to make online learning better for the students.
Yeah. Let me put you on the spot here. What is the best part of being a tutor?
Hands down, the best part about being a tutor is compliments, and not just compliments to make yourself feel better, but when students, they move from not even liking the language to liking it. When students say things like, "Miss, before you taught me, I hated Spanish." When students go from failing in the subject to passing the subject and doing well, and that joy, it is really priceless, and it really warms your heart to know that you have impacted so positively in someone's educational development.
All right, nice. Where's the worst thing about being a tutor?
When students don't do their homework.
Yeah.
Now I feel like how my teachers used to feel when I was
can't
in
get them
school.
licks on the on the Zoom.
And you know you have to keep it together. That's the worst part, when students don't do their homework. It's really stressful because now you have to take extra time, and you know you're wasting time that we could have been learning something new.
So Leah, are having such a good time. But tell us about your upcoming past papers. What's that about?
Okay, now these classes are focused on CXC students who are writing the Spanish examination. Now these classes are targeted at improving your answers for the oral examination, improving your reading and writing skills, as well as your listening skills. Now we have something exciting for the first 10 persons to register.
All right.
You are going to get a free stationery package filled with flashcards, pens, pencils, highlighters, eraser, sharpener, as well as a multi-section notebook. But the best part, you're going to get one of these, which is a verb chart. Now, if I had one of these in school, I would have been so happy. These are all of the irregular present tense verbs in Spanish. Now, it is laminated and you can have it for your personal use when studying for the Spanish exam.
Good day, everyone. Hi. I highly recommend Miss Lawrence. She has been tutoring my daughter in both Spanish and French for the past year and a half. My daughter is now at Form 2 and is excelling at both subjects and intends to pursue both subjects at the CXC level. Thank you again, Miss Lawrence.
Choose Aliah Lawrence for private tutoring because together we can get these ones. Looking forward to you calling me at 378-9292 or emailing me at aliahlawrence18@gmail.com.